Very open-minded.
We believe in Jesus, but we don't believe he was God,
Ah,
right?
okay.
So this is, I'm sure you believe there was a person named Jesus, right? Do you think? Or
I think that it's possible there was a guy somewhere
Right.
who named Jesus and
yeah, exactly. But he wasn't God,
there's
right?
stories out there that
So
were
we
written on
agree with
story,
you,
right?
right?
Yeah, we agree.
So
I
we
agree.
believe
Yes.
that there was a man named Jesus.
Yes.
And he was a good man. He
Yes.
taught good things. He was a
Exactly.
prophet.
Yes.
But he was not God himself.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, okay,
What
we're on
hap-
the same
We're on the same
page.
page,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, perfect.
So we believe the Bible, Raka. Right? Yeah. See, we study the Bible and we look at the contradictions. So as you said,
Yes.
we have the same belief that what happened is over time,
Yes.
people started changing up things in the Bible. How you doing?
This Bible is full of contradictions.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
awful.
Yes.
It's awful because. Yeah.
Sorry.
You want to say something? Yeah.
I just believe that the Jesus that we know now,
Mm-hmm.
maybe there was a Jesus before.
We agree.
But
Okay, there was.
the Jesus that we know now
It's not that Jesus.
is the Jesus that the society or the system,
I agree.
The system
Made up,
made up
fabricated.
to control people.
Totally agree with you. We're on the same
So
page.
I believe also that religion is made to control societies.
Right.
I really believe that.
Right.
That's the point that we probably might differ.
No, we agree because I believe that man-made religions are made to
Yes.
control people. We agree.
Exactly, yes.
But see, Islam is a very unique religion because Islam teaches you about a direct relationship between you and your creator. Like in Catholics, if you sin, what do? You go to a priest, right? You say, forgive me, Padre, for I have sinned, right? But in Islam, we don't do that. In Islam, if you have a sin, you turn directly, right? You do believe there is a creator, right?
Because
Right.
you are the one who knows.
Exactly.
That you do the
Right, it's between you and Allah, right?
bad.
Exactly.
I
Nobody
listen.
knows. Nobody knows. Only
I-
you.
Only you and God, right? Yeah.
I listen to a lot of. I like physics.
I like physics too.
I like physics.
See, and there's a lot of science in Islam.
And
so-
okay.
So if you look at the Christian teachings, a lot of times them or the Judaic teachings, they contradict with science. They fight with science.
Yes.
Like the Earth's age, right? According to biblical researchers, they said about 10,000 years. Well, that's impossible.
Is it like Jehovah's Witness?
Right, Jehovah's Witnesses, yeah.
49,000 years.
49,000. Now
That's
we
what
have
they think.
rocks.
That's the
You can
creation.
carbon date older than that, right?
Because no,
Right.
we have found humans
Exactly. Bones older than
dating
that.
back to
Right.
maybe
More than 49,000 years. Yeah.
More than 50,000.
So see, Islam doesn't teach those kind of
Exactly.
illogical things. Islam
Yes.
and science, they're together. Specific facts, not theories, right?
As long as you feel good. Some people need religion.
Right.
That's what I feel.
Right.
Some people really need it.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah, but
I don't need religion.
But you have a relationship with your God, right? Your creator,
No,
right?
listen, I don't.
Right.
So my spirituality can be in making a painting.
Okay.
My spirituality can be in being with my friends.
Of course,
My
that's
spirituality
good.
can be reading
Excellent.
a book.
Right.
That's my spirituality. I don't need to have because I don't know.
Right.
Since I was a little girl, they told me there is a God, but
Right.
I was told that.
Right.
Was I born thinking of there was a God? No, I
The
was
people-
not born that way.
And then people taught
that
you
was
it was
put in my brain.
right.
Someone put that idea in my brain that there was a
Right.
God.
And that's what Islam teaches, that people have fitrah, but then parents take them into religions.
Yeah,
right?
but
So
teaching a kid
Right.
what is this and this is that and this is that, you are already brainwashing the kids.
True.
From little,
Yeah.
you know, from
But-
the beginning, you are already
Yeah.
brainwashing because you want them to believe what you want.
right. Instead, you should
But-
educate them and not brainwash them, right?
Educate them is a different
Like
thing.
think about this, right? Like we have a beautiful environment, the world, right?
Yes.
You have a perfect balance, right?
Well, no.
Sure. Tell me.
Everything is crashing. Remember, things out there that are it's a
Sure,
chaos.
but think
The
about this.
universe is kind of chaotic.
Yeah. So let
The
me.
universe is chaotic. It's not perfect.
So think about the environment you live in, right?
Generally,
Earth.
it's in balance.
Look-
Generally, it's
look
in
at
balance.
so let me ask you about the Earth.
But the air,
Okay.
we have earthquakes, we have
Sure.
storms.
Storm.
Not everything's in balance.
Sure, but let me
Because
ask
those
you.
things are catastrophes.
Okay, let me
right?
ask you a question. Okay, if the Earth moves 1 inch
Yes.
away from its
As big
axis,
disequilibrium. Yeah.
what would happen?
No. It will
No Earth.
No. Yeah.
1
it will
inch.
work. Yes.
If it moves 1 inch closer,
Yeah, I
we
know.
burn up, right?
I know.
So that is pretty perfect,
Yes.
right?
That is. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty
Now,
good. Yeah.
now, if you look at the ozone layer, right?
Yes.
The sun's rays, they would burn us up,
Either wouldn't exist. Yes.
right? We wouldn't.
Yes.
But there's an ozone, right? That
Which
filters
Which we're contributing to
to destroying.
To destroy. We're
Horrible
destroying.
thing we're doing, right?
Exactly,
But
yes.
it there was perfect. We're messing it up,
Yes.
right? We shouldn't.
Right.
As Muslims, we believe
We're
you should protect
contributing. You have
Earth.
a cell phone, we're contributing. You
Right,
have a
right,
cell phone, you are
right,
contributing to the destruction
right,
of the world. Right.
right.
I
And
know one too.
me and you should get rid of our cell phones
Exactly.
and go live in a mountain. I'm with you, right?
Exactly,
All
right.
right. So let's take it back to now the ozone layer. If it burns, we all die.
Yes.
If it becomes too strong, we don't get the sun heat from the day, we all freeze.
Exactly.
So that's pretty perfect too, right? Now think about this. We breathe oxygen.
Yes.
We breathe in oxygen. We put out carbon dioxide.
Yes.
Plants, they take in carbon dioxide.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
of
pretty
course.
perfect.
Yeah, that's
Right?
what they
So-
teach over there. Okay,
We're not
let me
talking
tell
about
you,
them.
I was one of them.
Oh, I'm
That's-
sorry.
I know. I'm not, but
Yeah.
I'm out of there.
You're lucky.
I got out when I
Oh,
was
that's good.
50 years old. When I
Wow.
was 50,
You don't
I
even
got-
look 50.
I'm 60 now, but
Really?
I got out when I was
What do you
50.
eat?
See, I take care of myself.
Good.
But, oh,
So
can I take one of these?
please go ahead.
I never,
Yes.
I always was
Take one.
of the Quran.
Yeah, we want you to read.
And my husband, he would love to read this.
Take one for him.
Yes, okay. No, last one.
Okay, you can share. Take one too.
Wait, which one is okay,
In
that's
español.
Spanish.
Sí.
No, I will get it in Spanish.
Yeah, you
Okay.
speak
For
me in
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Say whatever you like.
Because
So
I'm not good in English.
I'm sure your English is excellent, but
Gracias.
this is in español as
Ah,
well.
gracias.
Oh, the jihad?
A hijab, yes.
Okay, I hear about that. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And Women in Islam, it's a nice little book.
Oh,
No entiendo
yeah,
mucho
I read a
inglés.
lot.
Good. I'm glad you've read a lot.
I read this woman who she was living in Saudi Arabia,
Okay.
and she is the first one who started to drive.
Wow. Man,
Yeah.
that's pretty interesting.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's
I hope she's a good
daring
driver.
to drive.
Nice.
Of course.
You want to set a good example, right?
We're better driving than you guys. What are you talking about?
I think there's good and bad drivers everywhere. That is true.
Women and men are the same.
In Islam, there's
That's the
nothing
thing.
to prevent
They're the
women
same.
from driving. Right.
Exactly, and
Right. Mm-hmm.
that's what the Bible does. It puts women down.
Yeah.
We're not gonna
But not the
help it.
Quran. The Quran empowers
See, that's
women.
why when
That's
I
why you got to read it.
So I can tell you
Yeah.
more. Next time I see you, I can discuss
Excellent.
more with you.
Anytime,
And I know
we're here
that,
for
This
you.
one in the beginning, God treat. He
The
said
Jesus
to,
Christ, the Spirit.
no. He killed so many people.
Yeah.
Killed so many people
So,
in this.
look at
in the,
this.
In the
A lot
Old
of killings,
Testament.
a lot
Yeah.
of
A
killings.
lot of killing.
A lot.
A lot.
So let me read this to you.
He said
So now go and strike down Amaleks, and amongst them, whoever is there, do not spare them, and put them to death, man as well as woman, child as well as infant, bull as well as sheep. That's not something I believe in. Me too. Yeah.
Oh my
But if you
God.
read the Quran, you will find that spirituality.
Okay.
You will find that relationship with Allah. And-
Like I said, I don't have the need spirituality because I do.
Right. But you wanna always develop more, right?
And I don't have to prefer like no.
Right,
I'm
no,
not
no.
saying.
But-
I
but-
do some good.
Of course, all of
things,
us.
But I do
That's
some.
Did the Prophet Muhammad tell us that every child of Adam sins, but the best of
all
sinners are those who repent, right? So we all make mistakes, but think about this. You are a spiritual person already, but you can always increase that, right?
Yeah.
Like I may be good at basketball, but I can always improve my skills, right? So it's always good for you to read.
nice
to meet you.
All right.
We don't shake hands, yeah,
Oh,
out of respect,
okay.
yeah.
What is that?
So
Tell me more about
sure. So we have a term of respect for women. So we don't want to misuse the woman's body or touching, right? So some people.
Use my body.
Yeah. So this is the thing, right?
Okay.
In Islam, it begins with not touching unless you're related to them, right?
So who you touch? You touch a man?
My wife, my mom, my sister.
no,
It's
men?
okay.
You don't treat
Men is no
men?
problem
But not
because with men you don't have that unless you're weird. You don't have that temptation that begins,
Oh,
right?
okay. So listen.
Yes.
I respect gays.
Good.
Okay. I
Right?
think there are people like you and me. It is
They're
nothing wrong with them. They
Sure.
are good people.
So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
They're people. We
They are
agree,
good
right?
people too.
They could be good and bad in their dealings.
Like you and me, they could be good and bad.
Sure. But let me ask you
Who
something.
kills the most? Not gays.
Oh,
The
I
killers
don't know.
mainly are
I don't know if any. I don't know if any study's been done on that. Like I'm sure there's a lot of gays in the military. They kill a lot of people, right?
Well, that's
but
true.
but let's go back to just nature. Like you do believe in nature, right?
Yes.
Right. We as a species.
So I agree.
We agree, right? We as a species, one of our core responsibility is to have children to continue the human race, right? I mean, if we as humans don't have children, human race ends, right? Every species, bees, spiders, lions, they want to.
Everything is done
Right.
in that way.
Right.
The purpose of having sex is
Right.
to
Have more.
to have
Excellent.
to
I totally
multiply.
agree. So now, just think about that.
Uh-huh.
What you said, we and you agree that the purpose of sexual intercourse is to
Exactly.
multiply the human race.
is one of
No.
the purposes.
Right.
But
And it's a little
also-
fun too, but we'll leave
But
that out
it's-
of it.
exactly,
Sure.
exactly.
If you go to homosexual sex, does it further the race?
Okay, but let me tell you,
No, does it?
this is his life. That's his life.
Sure. I agree with you.
And
But
no one to criticize
No,
anyone
but-
and to judge
but
nothing.
we do have to agree
I don't-
that this
I
is not the
don't judge.
natural method, right?
It's probably not.
Okay, we agree.
It's just a different
Right?
lifestyle.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I totally.
But now imagine-
If that makes him happy.
Yeah, that's up
Be
to them.
happy.
Everybody
Just
should be happy.
Just pay attention. It's your life, your own,
Right.
for you.
Right.
For you.
I'm not gonna do it for you. I'm not
Right,
gonna please
exactly.
the people.
Right.
If I wanna be
For
with
you.
her sexually,
Right.
I will do it, right? But I'm not. I'm not gonna because
right.
I have a
No?
husband.
Okay.
And she's like, I don't know. She has
She's looking for a husband?
Are you available?
I'm already married. I'm sorry. Yeah. But if you think about just the thing you said, that the purpose of sex, right? It gets wasted in homosexuality because that's not natural. Right now, that's their choice. We're not saying, oh, you whatever.
Because we're entering into a moral
No, it's not moral.
area where I'm not gonna
But
go there.
it's not moral. This is nature, right? We're not talking about
That's
religious
nature.
belief, right?
Okay.
Like we and you agreed
But
that this is the purpose,
we also
right?
agree it's not the only purpose.
It's not,
just
it's
to
not,
kiss.
it's not.
It's
But now-
also to demonstrate love
Sure,
to your wife. You demonstrate love.
but in the
it's
natural.
a need. It's a need also.
Sure, it
women
is.
have needs and women
Right?
want.
Women
to
have needs and
they
men have
wanna
needs,
have
right?
a orgasm too. And women want
Sure.
to have orgasm.
I hope so, right? Right?
Yes, because a man shouldn't be satisfied on a woman's body.
Right.
Never.
It should be
The
both
woman
ways,
should,
right?
Should scream to a pleasure and should have
I-
a lot of fun with
Islam teaches you that. Islam teaches a woman has
good.
sexual rights as well,
Very
right?
good, very good.
And that's an agreement we have, right?
That's good. That's good.
But again, with all that pleasure, the purpose again is to further the human race,
No,
right?
we're talking about the in nature.
In nature, yes.
nature.
We're
It's
humans are
purposes,
part of
but
nature
it's
too,
not
right?
the main
But that's the
purpose.
main
Well, I don't
goal,
know,
right?
it's the main-
I mean, otherwise people
it's
could
one
pleasure
of it.
themselves, right? But in the end,
Yeah.
that intercourse is to further the human race.
Yeah.
And if we don't, if imagine if the whole world went gay,
And also think
We would all
what
stop
we're
to
doing
exist.
right now with our phones and all the contamination is even worse than homosexuality. This is stopping the reproduction.
Well,
right?
I don't know if it's worse, but
because
I
we
agree
are
that-
probably on the path of ending life.
But-
with all that we're doing to this earth,
But
we're
see,
on the path of
I think-
ending human life. And probably
Which is bad.
cockroaches. Probably
Which is
cockroaches
bad.
are going to survive by the
yeah,
way.
they know how to survive. Yeah, even
Exactly. Exactly. So it's so much to talk about.
Great to talk to you.
When are you here? Like
Every Sunday,
Every
yeah,
Sunday. Oh,
yeah.
I should bring my
What is
husband to talk to you.
Please,
I love
anytime.
talking to you.
What is the verse? The verses?
Sure, sure. I'll
the
give it
one
to
that
you.
you
Sure.
show me.
Here, you can take a phone with your.
New Testament.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I
it's
wanna-
Old Testament. I can find you a New Testament
because
too.
I wanted to show to my
Good,
kids
good.
or
Show it to 'em.
somebody else. Because I forgot. I would put it in my phone.
Samuel
Samuel
1.
1, Samuel 1.
This
Samuel,
is yeah.
Samuel
He
1.
was the
Chapter-
disciple. Samuel was the disciple.
Yeah,
Wait,
here,
wait, wait.
let-
Leave like that, leave it
go
like
ahead.
that. I'm going to take a picture. That will
Since
be
he was
easier.
little, he started.
Gracias, gracias.
But
I
it's
know.
Samuel 14,
14,
verse 27.
verse 27.
1 Samuel, chapter 14, 27.
Okay.
Okay.
Chapter 14.
Yeah, I can show you more.
This one. Okay.
Take them,
There's
please.
more, huh? There's
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Look at all of this.
Can I
Look.
play this one too?
What does the? Yeah, please,
it?
please
Yes,
go ahead.
okay.
What does it say in the Bible? if a man lies with another man, as one lies with a woman, both of them have done a despicable thing. They should be put to death. See?
Crazy,
No.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't respect the Bible. I
Yeah.
have no respect.
I'm with you on
I
that.
have no respect. Yeah.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
I'm open-minded, very open-minded.
Let me show you in the New Testament now, right? This is New Testament, right?
Oh, New Testament also?
Yeah, yeah. Look,
Where
in
were
the-
you born?
I was born in Pakistan.
Oh,
Pakistan?
okay, nice.
Yeah, but I came here when I was very young.
Pakistan. Oh, okay.
So now Jesus in Luke, New Testament, he says, "Moreover, bring these enemies of mine here who did not want me to become king over them and execute them in front of me."
Ay, 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 qué
Yeah,
feo.
this is
Ay,
Luke.
qué feo. No.
Yeah.
And some they say smash the testicles and men.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
horrible.
no, no,
It's
no, no, no.
horrendous
That's
things. in
horrible.
Look, this is in the New Testament, right?
Sí.
For example, a divorced woman, he said, whoever marries a divorced woman has committed adultery. You cannot marry a divorced woman in the New Testament. See?
No, I know.
Yeah.
That one I know that.
Yeah, and then Jesus here teaches hate in the
Yeah.
New Testament.
Yeah.
He says, if anyone comes to me and does not hate his father and mother and wife and children and brother and sister, yes, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple.
What is that?
This is Luke. Luke.
Lucas.
Oh, espérate, déjame lo saco
A ver,
foto.
sácale foto. Because my father is still one of those.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
please
still-
talk to him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's 90 years old, my father.
Still talk. Still never too late.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look at this.
Alright.
I'll show you one more before you
One
go.
more, one more,
One more.
One more.
Jesus in the New Testament, he says, "Do not think I came to bring peace
Yeah.
to earth. I came to bring not peace but a sword."
Yeah. Oh, I
Why?
remember that one. I
We need
remember.
peace.
We need peace.
Why we...
Put the sword away.
I came to divide. Also, he
Right.
says somewhere.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
Same
no,
one.
no more. I don't believe that.
Alright,
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Please
How do you
read.
say goodbye?
Salam alaikum.
Huh?
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Yeah, salam alaikum.
Alaikum.
Yeah.
Salam alaikum.
That's how you say hi and that's how you say
Just go
goodbye.
like that or what?
Sure, you can go anywhere.
Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum. Thank you.
Bye.